In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix the problem with item master not refreshing. So something happened to our SharePoint site, and if you're trying to refresh, you're getting this cannot be updated, or you notice that all of the items disappear and all your formulas go to item not found, that's a good indicator. So it's going to be basically creating a new connection and switching everything over to that connection. So I have the steps written out on the wiki page as well, but let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is just going to right click on any of these sheets down here. We're going to do an unhide, and we'll check this query item. So this is where the item master gets stored inside the general summary sheet. So when you hit the refresh, it's actually updating this copy locally in here. And so if you see a whole bunch of things in here saying hashtag name question mark, then that's another good indicator that the connection's not working either. So what we want to do first is create that new connection. So what you want to do is go to get data from file from Excel workbook, and then in here I'll have the link in the wiki page, but there's the link to a file on our SharePoint site. So that gets updated pretty much daily, and so that's where we want the connection to go to. So we'll hit open. Now, if you guys get a dialog, you might get a connection dialog before here. It should say anonymous over on the right side or the left side. You can just hit connect if you get that dialog. So then you should get to the navigator here. We're going to click on this query item E2023. And then we want to hit transform data, not load data, because we do need to just make a quick modification. And we need to take this column, ILFLG1, and we need to slide it over to the right of item. That's just because that's how it was a while back, and if we don't have the columns in this order, all the formulas get messed up. So it's a lot easier just to do that. And then we will just close and load. And so it's going to create a new sheet here. So that's our new data connection. Now basically we need to switch everything that's connected to this query item sheet over to this sheet. So we'll start by going into the formulas tab. We'll go to name manager, and we want to find item. You'll see that it says query item. What we want to do is switch that to query item E2023. So we're just adding E2023. We'll hit the checkbox. And then we'll do the same for query item named. Come here and we will add that E2023. We'll hit the checkbox. Okay. So now we updated those. So we'll close that. So the next step is we want to delete this old query item. So we're going to delete that. And we'll say delete. Now that that's deleted, we need to update this data connection and all the names to that query item name, so everything kind of just cleans itself up and works. So when we click inside this table, we should see this up in the ribbon, the table design. We want to change that table name to get rid of that E2023, just say query item. We also want to open up our queries and connections. So if you don't have that open yet, under data tab, you hit this queries and connections. And here's that connection. So we want to right click on that, hit properties, and we want to change the query name to just query item. I'll hit OK. That should update that connection. We also want to come down to this worksheet that was created, and we want to rename that to get rid of that E2023, so it just says query item. So one other thing we need to do is, if you notice before I deleted that query item, we did have some words right here, which was actually formulas, so we need to put those back in. So those will links to the formula, so won't be in the wiki page, but it's basically just linking to a cell on the list worksheet. So I'll just paste that in J1, and then in J2, cell, I'll paste in the other one. Alright, so we need to add those back in. So now everything should be complete, so why don't we just hide this worksheet again since it was originally hidden. So I'll right click on that and hide. And then just to double check, we can see insert page items, and we see that loaded up nicely. I'll insert a random item, the formulas are working. Let's hit refresh item master real quick. Alright, and I got the message, took about 37 seconds. So we are good to go. So this is how you can update an existing file to fix the item master connection problem. If you don't want to do those steps, you can go get the latest version and switch everything over to that version, because that latest version has this fix applied as well. If you guys run into any problems, just reach out to me and I'll help you guys out.